Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome back. Today I'm going to go over another plan sheet with you, and this plan sheet is going to talk about the 3 different categories of colleges that you should apply to. So the first one is a reach college. A reach college, and the way that I defined it in my book, The Struggle is Real from High School Careers, you can see the definitions on these different categories that I'm about to go over in the book on page 23. But a reach college is a college where your ACT or SAT test scores fall below the average test scores of the entering freshmen of that college for the prior year or for the last year. Your match school or college is going to be a college in which your ACT or SAT scores fall well within the average of the prior or last year's freshman class of that college. And lastly, your safe college is going to be a college in which your ACT or SAT scores exceed the scores of the entering freshman class of the last year at that college. Now, if I was putting that into layman's term, or if I was reading the book and I saw those, the way that I would think about those or interpret that is that reach school would be a school that I really don't have any business applying, to, but what the hell, we'll chance it anyway and see if luck is on our side. The second one is the matches. Is like, okay, I got everything that I need to get into this. The only way that I don't get in is probably really like there's too many people applying to this college. And then the third one, your safe school. Me personally, if I were looking at that book and I saw the definition for safe, I would interpret that as, if I don't get into one of these colleges, the system is broke. But let's go ahead and take a look at the plan sheets and see what type of information you can capture to help you, get a list of these different colleges that you want to look at, and then how you can go back and tie that into the college comparison sheet that I talked about in my last video. So let's jump into it. So here we go. We have our first plan sheet, page 112 in the plan book, the Ultimate Career Plan Book, and this is it here if you all want to take a look at it. I got to get better at not shaking this thing around, but it's back here over my shoulder as well. But anyway, page 112 of the plan book has your reach colleges. Oh God, I went a little too fast. Your reach colleges, so you can list up to 1, 2, 3, 4 colleges for your reach colleges. And typically you would want to apply to more of those because your chances of getting into one of those schools are, less than your match and your safe colleges. And the information that you can capture here is like the name of the school, the location, maybe a guidance counselor or admissions counselor name, their contact number, their contact email address, and then the website or social media handle of that particular school or person that you want to keep in contact during the application process. And then you can see down here, I refer you to page 23 of the guidebook, so you can get some information on what these different schools are or how they classify if you aren't familiar with these terms. So then on the second page, I have the match and the safe, and I have 2 spots for each of those where you can go in and collect that same information. Now, that's pretty straightforward. And then I'll just show you really quickly here in the book. This is what that information looks like. Very brief. It's just one of the little Orby extras, or like the little tips that Orby gives you out throughout the book, and it tells you what the reach, match, and safe colleges are. But if we go down back to the College Comparison Worksheet, I think that this worksheet is great for comparing those different colleges. So if you have College 1 here, College 2, and College 3. College 1 could be a reach college. College 2 could be a match college, and then College 3 could be a safe college. And then you can look at how those compare to each other. So typically, a reach college might be a college that's more prestigious, and in name, I'll say it like that, but it might not necessarily have a lot of the things that you're looking for. The major that they offer might not necessarily be the best, for what your career goals are. If it is a school, so I went I'm from Mississippi. I went to Mississippi State, and our rival school is Ole Miss. They both not kind of, but they both specialize in different things. So with Ole Miss is more law in medical, like when people from Mississippi that I know wanted to go into law and medicine, they typically go to Ole Miss. And if they want to do like business, education, or agriculture, architecture, that sort of thing, they would go to Mississippi State. So you need to keep those things in mind too, because with that being said, a lot of those things outside of the classrooms, like the different organizations and networking opportunities and stuff like that, might not be as plentiful at that school if their program isn't catered to those industries, or if their majors aren't catered to those industries. So this is just another way that you can use this plan sheet, the College Comparison Plan Sheet. Now, I will say that when you purchase this book, or if you purchase this book, don't necessarily think of these plan sheets as a one and done or a siloed sort of deal, because the way that I tried to design this is that you can pair these in different ways. So once you get the workbook and you go throughout it, you'll see things like where you can calculate if you're going to be making enough based off of your salary. You can have another plan sheet for you to look at things like how much college is going to cost, how much your estimated income is going to be, and then how much discretionary income you would have. And so those things can help you look at the different career fields that you're going into. So a lot of this stuff is very research heavy, and going in and looking at what your career or your potential career really offers, as far as like benefits, salary, work-life balance, and that sort of thing. So take a look at the preview PDF that I provided on my website, careerinsights501.com, and then just click on the books tab, and there's a preview that you can preview the book to get a better understanding of what type of plan sheets are in there, and maybe how you can mix and match those different plan sheets. So that's it for today's video, and I'll be back with more in the future. But until next time, keep your dreams in sight.